Hello, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class. So let's start on a yoga mat in a comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed down for mid-ears, stomach and chest proud. Close your eyes for a moment, taking a few calming breath. When you inhale, stomach and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly open up the eyes. Inhale your arms up above the head. Turn the palm out, exhale down. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale down. One more. Inhale your arms up. Turn long. Exhale down. Hands on your thighs. Stretching out the neck next, ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide, support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Relieve any tension that you may have. One more breath, and we'll go to the other side. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Stretch. Couple more breath. One more breath. Slowly come back to center. Take an inhale to center, exhale to open up the right shoulder. Only go to where you're comfortable. Inhale center, exhale to the other side. Slowly come back to center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Inhale center, exhale to overlook the right armpit. Slightly tuck the chin in, 45-degree angle. Slowly come back to center, now the other side. The other armpit, slightly tuck the chin in, 45-degree angle. Slowly come back to center. Inhale the right arm up, bring it across your chest, supported by the other hand. Pull back, shoulder stretch. One more breath, slowly release. Same arm up, lengthen first. Place the palm behind the back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch. Chin up, eyes looking forward. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. And release, shake it out, the other side, arm up and across, pull back, creating resistance. One more breath and slowly release. Same arm up, lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. So don't worry if you're not able to bring the fingers together. And release, shake it out. Hands on the shoulders, upwards in, upwards out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pain to your shoulder blades. Opening up lung, heart, chest. Oiling the shoulder joint. Improving your posture. Now we're going to go into a full circle. Try to bring the elbows close together. And reverse. Slowly release. Hands on your thighs. Coming into a side bend. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, bend towards the right side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is a crescent. Looking up. Inhale, arms up to lengthen. Exhale to bend. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, arms up to lengthen. Exhale to bend. See if you can bend a little bit more. Coming into this side stretch. Inhale, arms up to lengthen. Exhale to the other side. Side body long. Slowly come back to center. Now we're going to go into a gentle twist. Give yourself a hug. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Wrap the back arm around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Stretching out lower back muscles. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. Now we're gonna slowly bring the body back to center. And we're gonna go and raise the top arm, forming a crescent, looking up. Slowly release. We'll repeat on the other side. So we're gonna inhale the arms up to lengthen. Exhale, turn. Give yourself a hug. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Wrap the back arm around your waist. Overlooking your shoulder, turning the neck. With every exhale breath, turn a little bit more. Now we'll slowly bring the body back to center. Inhale the other arm, forming a crescent, looking up. Slowly, slowly release. We're gonna do it one more time. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, turn. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Back hand behind your spine or wrapped around your waist. Don't lean back too much. Using the front hand to help you turn a little bit more. And we're gonna slowly bring the body back to the center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm, forming a crescent, looking up. And release the other side. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Look at the back. Turning the neck as well. Slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release. Hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Coming into torso turn, starting out a small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well. Warming up the spine. When you're in the sun position, we're gonna go the other way, reverse. Touching all four corners of your space. Slowly come back to center. Inhale your arms up with lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relax, forehead down. Lengthening the spine. Slowly, slowly walking the hands back. Coming into a neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Wrists underneath your shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. When you're ready, we'll go into cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. So we're gonna do this a few times at your own pace and your own breath. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Warming up the spine. Cat and cow also help you with the relief back pain. One last one. Slowly come back to neutral spine. Swaying side to side. Release tension in your wrist. We're going to take an inhale to center. Exhale over the right hip. Squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, forming a C shape in your spine. One more set. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Slowly come back to neutral, swaying side to side. Coming into unbalance, right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down. Core strong, looking down. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, we'll turn and grab for the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. One more breath and release. Repeat on the other side. Left arm and right leg out. Left thumb to the sky. Back toes down. Reach and stretch. Lengthening. Looking down. Staying here. For 3, 2, One, if you need to release, release. Otherwise, return and grab a hold of the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. One more breath and slowly release. Swing side to side. We're going to thread the needle next. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be out in front of you or wrap around the waist. So beginning, you can stay here. For those who wish to put more body weight on the right shoulder, extend the left leg out. On your toes or off the mat or left hand, grab a hold of the left foot. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. So don't worry about the back leg if you find that is challenging to balance. Just place it back down on your mat. Both hips are level. Very little weight in the head or neck. Be mindful for those who have shoulder issues. One more breath and slowly, slowly release. Using the left hand to push yourself up. Repeat on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around the waist. Beginners, you can stay here. If you want to put more body weight on the left shoulder, extend the right leg out. On your toes or off the mat, or right hand, grab a hold of the right foot. A little bit challenging here as you're trying to balance. So don't worry about raising the back leg. You can have it on the mat. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Using the right hand to push yourself up. We're going to transition to come lie down on your stomach for back extension. Legs are hip width apart, hands by your chest, forehead down. When you press on the top of the feet, kneecaps automatically comes off. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, hands off. We're going to inhale up, exhale down. 5 times at your own breath and your own pace. Strengthening the lower back muscles while we're doing all these poses on our stomach to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. Once you're done, slowly, slowly release. Extend your arms forward, coming into a Superman. Forehead down, kneecaps up. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, thigh off, arms off. Looking down, keeping your neck and your spine aligned so we don't have to lift the head high, high up to protect your neck. Couple more breaths here. One more breath. And slowly and gently release everything down. From here, we're going to go into a locust. So swing your arm behind your back, interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles towards the heel. Modification, arm by your side, not touching your body. When you're ready, lift the hand chest up, thigh off. Knuckles towards the heels. Staying here for 5 breaths. 2, 1, slowly, slowly release. And we're gonna stretch out the neck next. So legs are hip width apart, arms out in T. Left cheek on your mat. Bending the right knee, draw it close to the right elbow. Coming into crocodile. Make yourself comfortable. Relax as we stretch out the left side of the neck and opening up the right hip. One more breath, and we're slowly bring everything back to the center of the mat. Stack your hands on top of each other, bend both knees, windshield wiper. Feel the slight movement in your lower back. Your back swaying side to side. Loosen up. Slowly, slowly come back to center. and release. We're gonna grab a hold one ankle or both ankle, coming into a bow. If you can only do one ankle at a time, extend the opposite arm out. If you can grab a hold both ankles, legs are hip width apart, don't open up too much. Bottom of your feet towards the sky. Lifting the hand, chest up, thigh off. If you like to rock, rock. Massaging internal organs. Rocking forward, backward, side to side. Those who are doing one side at a time, after a couple of breaths, switch side, opposite arm, opposite ankle. Now by rocking forward, backward, side to side, you may be able to pass some gas as we are trying to massage internal organs. Slowly, slowly, come back to center to release. Coming into a seal, legs are apart, as wide as the mat. Come up on your forearm. Elbows will be in shoulders range. Shoulders relax down, eyes looking forward. You can stay here. If you wish more intensive stretch, come up on the hand level. If this is too much for you, please lower down to the hand level. Listen to your body always. Couple more breaths, and we're gonna slowly and gently release everything down. Once you come all the way down, we're gonna go crocodile on the other side. Legs are already apart, arms are in T, right cheek on your mat, bending the left knee. Draw it close to the left elbow. Make yourself completely flat. As we stretch out the right side of your neck and opening up the left hip. One more breath and slowly, slowly release. Bring everything back to the center of the mat. Step your hands on top of each other, legs are hip width apart. Just wiggle your butt side to side, loosen up. Release any tension that you may have. Couple more breaths. And then we're gonna slowly come out of this. We're gonna go into a child pose to counter. Knees apart, big toes to touch. Send the hip down onto the heels. Walking the fingers forward. Elbows off the mat. If you're not able to sit on your heels because you have very tight ankle joint and hip joint, rest your forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, or on your block. So it's more important to sit back as much as you can than to lower the forehead down. So do not stick the butt up. We're massaging internal organs, lengthening the spine, massaging the third eye, calming the mind for a moment. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly come up. We'll meet you in down dog, so take your time to set up. Spread all your fingers, tuck your toes, and lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog, pushing the mat away. Walking the dog out by alternating, bending your knees. You're in an upside down letter V. Shifting half of the weight towards the legs to minimize impact on your wrist. Inhale to come up on your tippy toes, stretching out the toes. Exhale to lower the heel back down. One more time. Inhale up on toes. Exhale down. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Wrists underneath the shoulder, toes underneath the heels. Exhale to down dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Not sticking the butt up, not sagging. Exhale to down dog. Slowly walk forward towards the hands, coming into a forward bend. All 10 toes facing the front, legs are hip width. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. Those who wish to stretch out the wrist, have the back of your hand on the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Hip bones above ankle bones, not sticking the butt out. Slightly bend the knees if needed if you have tight hamstring. Lengthening the spine, stretching our lower back muscles. Let your stomach rest on your thighs. Just be mindful that head is below heart. So if you start feeling dizzy or not well, you need to slowly come out of this. One more breath, and we're gonna get ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, then slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After you come all the way up, we're gonna go back, bend to counter, interlace the finger behind, knuckles down and away from you. Shoulders and hips are level, we're not pushing the hip forward. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Opening up the shoulder blades, long hard chest, improving your posture, stimulating thyroid gland by chin up and head back. One more breath, slowly, release, shake it out. So we're gonna get ready for sun salutation. So top of your mat, big toes to touch, align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always, whether you're new or regular yoga practitioner. Inhale your arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, hands on shin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Beginners can drop to your knees. Tap your elbow by your side and down. Inhale, cobra is modification or up dog. Shoulders relaxed, eyes looking up. Exhale, you can fall back on your knees. Tap your toes, lift your hips high up. Coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 rounds. Spread out your fingers. Middle or index finger facing forward. Separate your feet, 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Hip width. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees, or belly button. Now we look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knee. Inhale your arms all the way up. Back bend. And then I'm down by your side. Into mountain pose. Continue. Inhale your arms up, over salute. Back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step or hop back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga is all one breath. Elbows lower than the shoulders. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up. Lifting the hips high up. Pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Coming into low lunge on the right side. Inhale. Right foot forward towards the right hand. Left knee on the mat. Feel free to use knee pad, towel, cushion to support the knee. Square the hip to the front. Arms up. Holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Engage your arms. Shoulders are relaxed. Eyes looking up. Place your palm together. Release index finger. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Slide back bend, looking up. Feel the stretch in the left side of the body. One more breath and slowly release. We're going to roll the shoulder back. Interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. Stabilize yourself. One more breath. Slowly release. Coming into a twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Turn and look at the back. One more breath and slowly release. Left hand down, right arm up. Looking up. Slowly, slowly release. Both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into a lizard or dragon. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the right hip more. Those who can come down the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Listen to your body always. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Bending into the back leg. Inhale the right arm up. Open up first. And then turn and grab a hold of the back foot. If you're not able to grab a hold of the foot, just wrap the top arm around the waist. And those who can grab a hold of the back foot, we're going to come to the twisted dragon. So be mindful for those who have wrist, elbow, shoulder, knee issues, and so on. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Hands on mat, heel toe, walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. So we're going to turn the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh, hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. Those who can come up on the back toes, go ahead, lifting the heel high up. Feel free to open up the arms for more resistance. So on this side, do modification. One more breath, slowly release. Hands on mat. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. If this is where you're at, stay here. If you can come sit down, go ahead. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the left arm up, we lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Holding onto any part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Lengthening the spine with the inhale breath. Exhale to bring the stomach a little bit closer. Slightly bend the front knee if needed, if you have tight hamstring. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Coming into seated twist, bring the back on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to your body. Sit up tall. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. Turning the neck as well. Front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands, or flap the front hand through this little opening. Your choice, any variation you like to challenge yourself. As long as you feel the resistance. Stretching our lower back muscles. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. One more breath. I'm going to slowly, slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch out the lower back region, the side of your body, oblique. One more breath, and slowly, slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs. Coming into the stop pose. Get the fleshy part out from your butt. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Hands by your side. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed down from the ears. Eyes looking forward. Point and flex the feet a few times. Ankle exercise. Strengthening the ankle joint. Increase flexibility and mobility. Reduce swellness in the joint. Pumping blood back to your heart. Now we'll point the toes up to the ceiling. Coming into double leg forward bend. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Leading with the chest. Holding on to any part of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. For every exhale breath, try to bring the stomach a little bit lower. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Now we're going to do a flow here. We're going to repeat everything on the other side. So we're going to make our way to the top of the mat. Hands on mat. Now we're going to step back. Come forward to plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Kneecaps up if you like. Exhale to down dog. Now, those who wish to take a break during down dog, feel free to sit down, have a sip of water, take a break, and join us when you can. We're going to stay here for about 5 breaths. Feel free to walk the dog out by alternating, bending the knees. Shoulders are external rotation, elbows are internal rotation, eye of the elbow facing each other. Now we'll repeat everything on the other side. So left foot forward towards the left hand. Right knee on the mat. Those who need kneecaps, let yourself up. Square the hip to the front. Arms up. Holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other. Pinky slightly curved in. Shoulders relaxed down from the ears. Eyes looking up. One more breath. Bring your hands together. Release the index finger, inhale to lengthen, exhale to sink. Slide back bend, looking up. Feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Roll the shoulder back. Interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. Once again, opening up the shoulder blade, long hard chest, stimulating thyroid gland. One more breath and release. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn and look at the back. Stabilize yourself. So some people like to come up on the back toes, and that's okay too if you feel that you're more stable that way. Slowly release. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach and stretch, looking up. Slowly release. Both hands on big toe side. Heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into the dragon or listen. Feel free to come on the baby to the side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to side to open up the left hip bone. Now listen to your body on this one. Those who can come down the forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Make sure you're not dropping the head down. Neck and spine in one straight line. And you can continue to rock forward, backwards, side to side. If this is too much for you, please push yourself back up to the hand level. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into a twisted dragon. Push yourself up to the hand level, bending into the back leg. Right arm down, left arm up. Open up the body. Now wrap the top arm around your waist. Don't worry about grabbing the back foot if you're not able to do it. Those who can do it, we're going to come to the twisted dragon. Watch out for your knees. For those who have knee, wrist, elbow, shoulder issues, and so on. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on mat. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. Turn the body to the left side. Right elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer, press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. If you're coming up on the back toes, lift the heel high, high up. Feel free to open up the arms for more resistance. Slowly, slowly release. Make your way to the back of the mat. Hamstring stretch. I'm going to come sit down, point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the right arm up to lengthen. Exhale to hinge, leading with the chest. Holding on to end of the leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Not rounding the back or dropping the head. We'll grab your inhale, breath to lengthen. Exhale, bring the stomach a little bit closer. Neck is long, spine is straight. One more breath, then slowly, slowly come up. Coming into seated twist. Bring the back leg on the outside of the straight leg. Those who can bend both legs, go ahead. If this is too tight for you, straighten out the bottom leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. One more breath. Slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down. Counter twist. Bending elbows. More room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, and front foot is on the mat, so you know that's the side you're going to. One more breath, and slowly, slowly release. Pushing yourself back up. Straighten up the legs. Bounce it a few times. From here, we're going to go into the boat pose. Set yourself up, get the fleshy part out from your butt. Bend both knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Come up on your tippy toes, lift the feet off the ground. So you can hold on to support this way, or you can let go. We're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. From here, we're going to turn and face you. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the ankles, sitting up nice and tall. Rocking side to side, finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly, flap about 10 times, opening up hip joints. Slowly release. Draw the heel close to you. Grab about the big toe or the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to hinge. Leading with the chest. Bring the elbows on the outside of the shin. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, hinge forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. Draw the knees close to you. Make yourself small. Wrap the arms around your knees. Inhale, lift the chin up and head back. Exhale, chin to chest. We're going to do it a couple more times. Inhale, chin up, head back. Exhale, chin down. So both ways we're stimulating thyroid gland, decompressing the spine, giving more spaces between C2 and C7. Relieve any tension that you may have at the back of your neck. One last one. Slowly, slowly release. Windshield wiper. Open up the knees, hip width. Hands behind you, finger facing the same way as your feet. Don't lean back too much. Dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Hips can come off. Knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Now open up and drop both knees to the right side. Forming a 90 degree here. Make sure the butt stay down. You should feel the stretch here. Quarter up hip joints. Looking at the opposite side. a little bit of discomfort. So you listen to your body on this one. Now we're going to slowly release, coming into the gate pose. Extend this leg, grounding it. This hand, spread all your fingers, align the wrist with the shoulder. Use the strong core and the strong legs to lift your hips off the ground. So now we're in the gate pose. Shoulders stand on top of each other. Those who wish to make it into a balanced pose, lift up the top leg. And if you have knee issues, place your knee pad underneath the bent knee. Slowly, slowly release. Come back, windshield wiper a few more times. Now we're going to open up and drop both knee to the other side. So forming a 19-19, make sure the butt stay down. The stretch is here, quadricep hip joint. Look at the opposite side. A little bit of discomfort. So you listen to your body. One more breath, and we're going to get ready for gate pose. Straighten out the top leg, grounding this leg. Set yourself up, spread out your fingers, align the wrist with the shoulders. Use your strong core and the powerful leg to lift your hips off the ground. Now shoulders stack on top of each other, open up the top hand, looking up. Now you can stay here if you want to make it a balance pose, lift up the top leg, either point or flex. That would engage the top leg. Stomach is tight. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Take your time to come back. Now, we're going to come into a wide leg. So use the length of your mat. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Getting ready for a wide leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward. Leading with the chest. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. We're not reaching forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Using the inhale breath to lengthen, exhale. Keep rolling the hip forward. Opening up the hip joint, stretching out inner thighs. If you have very tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee. Now there's going to be a point that you can't go anymore and you have reached your boundary. So over time, your body will open, so no need to overstretch. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. Coming into a side bend. Right finger hooking onto the right toes. Bring the toes to you. If you cannot touch the toes, hold on to any part of the legs or release the hands. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. The other arm up, reach and stretch. After you've lengthened, slowly bring the top arm over. Don't worry about touching toes or touching anything. Shine the chest up to the ceiling, looking up. Feel the length in the side of your body. Stretching out the organs on that side. Stimulating meridian points, acupuncture points. Slowly, slowly come back up. The other side. Reach and stretch, holding onto the toes. If you cannot touch the toes, hold on to any part of the legs or release the hands. Bending the elbows. The other arm up. Reach and stretch. Lengthen first. And then we're going to slowly bring the top arm over. Feel the length in the side of your body. Make sure you shine your chest up to the ceiling. You're not rounding down. One more breath. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times, release any tension that you may have, and we're going to transition to come lie down on the yoga mat. So take your time to come lie down. Have a sip of water if needed before you lie down on your back. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release. Keeping the natural curve in your lower back, arm down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Listen to my verbal instruction. Now we're going to set ourselves up for the bridge pose next. Bend your knees. Your knees are 2 fists apart, don't open up too much. Walk the heel, close your fingertips. Those who wish to squeeze the block, place the block comfortably between your thighs. When you're ready, on the inhale, lift your hips high, high up, forming a bridge. If you like, you can have your hands on your waist, so you know that this is the max that you can go. Engage your core abdominal muscles, your quadricep, and your glutes. So in other words, squeeze your stomach in tight, your thighs and your butt are firm, but not to the point of cramping. All the weights in the shoulder, regular weights in the head and neck, chin is almost touching the chest, stimulating thyroid gland. We're strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly, slowly release. I'm down by your side. Nice and slow control. We're gonna lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you've come all the way down, you can remove your block. Windshield wiper a few times, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hip can come off. Now we'll slowly come back to the center. Keep your knees bent. And we will come to the bridge pose again. Lifting the hips high, high up. Press firmly on the mat. Left foot down, right leg up. We're gonna do hip drop 5 times. Once you're done, slowly release the right leg, adjust your bridge, lifting it high, high up again. When you're ready, right foot down, left leg up. Point the toes up to the ceiling, hip drop 5 times. At your own breath and your own pace. Once you're done, slowly release the left leg. 1 vertebrae at a time, release the spine back down. And windshield wiper a few more times. Now this time, we're gonna open up, walk both knees to the right side. Walk the left foot outside the mat if it's accessible. Left hand on left ankle, right foot on left thigh, dragging it a little bit more. If this is too intensive for you, don't worry about crossing the ankle. You should feel the stretch in the left quadricep, left hip joint. Now make sure the butt stay down. We're not lifting the left hip up. 1 more breath. And we're gonna slowly, slowly release. Windshield wiper a few more times, hip release. And we're gonna do it on the other side. Open up, walking the right foot outside the mat, if it is accessible, right hand on right ankle. Make sure the right butt stay down. Left foot on right thigh, dragging it a little bit closer to the mat. One more breath and slowly, slowly release. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. When releasing on the right side, wrap your hands around the right knee. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, we relax the grip. Exhale, draw the knee closer to the chest or armpits. Gently pump it a few times. Massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. Be gentle with your body. Anytime you're bloated or constipated, you can try this pose to relieve yourself and release some gas. Now get a very good squeeze towards the chest, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, lifting the left leg off the mat. Slowly release the head and the straight leg. Coming into spinal twist, right foot on left thigh, right arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Using the left hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Hips automatically comes up. Turn and look at the right side, your neck is good. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Repeat when releasing on the other side. Wrap your hands around the left knee. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Gently pump it a few times. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Massaging organs on the left side of your body as well as descending colon. Now we're gonna lift the hand chest up, head to knee, lifting the right leg off the mat. If you can grab hold of the left foot, go ahead. More intensive stretch. Make sure you're not carrying any tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Slowly release the head and the straight leg. And now we come to spinal twist, left foot on right thigh. Using the right hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel free to extend the top leg if you have room. Left arm out, shoulder height. Palm facing up, palm facing down, doesn't matter. But shoulder and shoulder blade needs to stay on the mat. Turn it over the left side, your neck is good. One more breath and slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Knee to chest. Bend both knees. Wrap your hands around your knees. Rocking side to side. Coming into big circular motion if you like. Covering a bigger area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. And reverse. Slowly come back to center, lift your feet up to the sky. Flex the feet, hands behind the kneecap. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Stretching our hamstrings. Helping you with circulation. Energize the body. Increase immunity. Improve digestion. And improve sleep quality. When you're ready, slide the hand further up the leg. Reach for the toes. If you can grab hold of the toes, go ahead. If not, just hold on to any part of the legs. Tailbones automatically comes off. Continue to stretch hamstring. When you're ready, slowly release the head down. Arm down by your side. We're gonna do 3 rounds of leg lift. First round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, bend both knees. Lift the legs back up to the sky. Take a breath here. Second round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop it. Bend both knees. Lifting the legs back up. Catch your breath here. Last round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Bounce it a few times. Bring the sole of your feet together. Let the knee fall to form a diamond shape. Bound angle pose. Arm down by your side, palm facing down. Release the spine down, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. Like gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. One more breath, and we're going to bring the knees together, drop them to the right side, reach the right arm, roll over to the right side, making a pillow of the right tricep. When you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. Stretching out the wrists next. Wrist exercise. Go the other way. Forward, backwards, backing down. Change light bulbs. And shake, shake, shake. Gently. Coming into eagle arms, so big up, love yourself. Doesn't matter which one is on top. Now you can stay here. Those who can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. You end up with the thumb facing your nose. Lift the elbows up and away from the body. Slide back bend. Slowly, slowly release. Big up on the other side. Wrap your arms around yourself. You can stay here. Those who can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb. Lift the elbows up and away from the body. Form it out shape. Slide back bend if you can. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. And we're gonna do the neck stretch. So interlace the finger, place it gently behind your head. Gently pull forward. Release tension at the back of your neck. Creating spaces between C2 and C7. Release any tension that you may have. Slowly, slowly lift the head up, and then another shoulder exercise, dropping the elbows side to side. Raise your arm up above the head, interlace the finger, release the index finger, and we're going to drop the hands behind your head. Another shoulder exercise. Slowly, slowly release, and down by your side. So taking our 3 final closing breath here. Inhale your arms up, turn the palm out, exhale down. Inhale the length of the spine, exhale down. One last one. Inhale your arms up, turn long, exhale down. To close the practice, we'll bring the hands to heart center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you in this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.